What's up, guys? Just when I thought PrizePicks couldn't get any better. Literally, I'm sitting here thinking this is the greatest app of all time. They roll out something that gives them even more of a reason for us to love PrizePicks and more of a reason for us to play on this app forever. And I'm just so excited, man, because I've been thinking a lot lately about how much fun I've been having on PrizePicks. This sounds like an ad. It's not an ad. I'm just speaking the way I feel, guys. And I've even had the thoughts, like, what did I do before PrizePicks? How did I enjoy the NFL without PrizePicks? Like, I didn't even know it, but this is what I needed my whole life, and I was just watching games for fun my whole life. Playing season-long fantasy, picking guys up off the waiver wire and crap like that. Not making any money, just hoping to win the league and win a couple $100 for first place. And now I'm looking at this. Every week I have the chance to win money. But they just rolled out a new category. So we have NFL. We've been crushing it. We're up like $800. College football. We made another $800 off college football. They've got a few of the quarterbacks out. My boy Michael Penix, baby. I'm getting distracted right here. I might have to throw him in the entry. Michael Penix is the man. If y'all don't know, he's the man. But they added NFL sprints. What is this? NFL sprints, what is that? It's like season long, but shorter. It's just 4 weeks. So you get that same feeling of making like a futures bet at the sports book or a season-long projection on PrizePicks, but it's only 4 weeks, so you don't have to wait as long. And I love the season-long stuff because of the correlation, because you get to diversify. You don't need these guys to go off in one game. You get 4 games, or you get for the full season, you get the full season. So it means if they have a performance like Tua and Tyreek, they basically made it impossible not to hit their season-long over just because of their game week 1. Now they don't even have to do much the rest of the season, and they'll get more than their projections. So if you have one big game and you're taking them to get more than their numbers, the more is going to be heavily likely. So y'all already know how I get down. I take all mores all the time, and going into this next week, there will be some players that I take them to get less than their totals. There's some value on that. But at the end of the day, the value is in pairing the players and pairing the teammates. So let's start this off with Tua and Tyreek Hill. It's no secret, this is the best duo in the league. You have to put them in an entry. Whatever you guys want to put into your entry, save 2 spots for these guys. And by pairing them together, you're getting the correlation. Guess what? If Tyreek Hill gets 500 yards these next 4 weeks, Tua's that probably means he's through for 1,100, right? If Tua throws for 1,100, Tyreek is going to get 395 of those. And I had a spreadsheet where I showed the market share last year. Let's see if I can find this. Here it is. Or that's Vikings. So here's the Dolphins, right? So last year, the Dolphins quarterbacks threw 4,700 yards. Tyreek Hill consumed 35.8%, Waddle 28.5%. So that tells us for every 1,000 yards that the Dolphins quarterbacks threw last year, Tyreek was getting 350. So that tells us if Tua is throwing 1,100 yards, it should be assumed that Tyreek gets 400. So that's the thought process there. If he's throwing that many yards, somebody's got to catch him. Why not his number 1 receiver? So by pairing these 2 up, what's crazy is they're paying you 3x. Now, I could do this combination, and I'd get the same payout. That's what makes PrizePicks different from other places. They do the same payout based on how many players you select, not which players you select. Whereas on a sports book, I'll show you guys real quick, just in case anybody's not understanding it. But on a sports book, let's go Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. If I take them over together, I get 100 to win 161, right? Now, so remember this number, 100 to win 161. Now if I take 2 different players from different teams, I'm now getting 241. That's a massive difference in payout. Because on a sports book, they recognize, hey, if you take 2 teammates, they're more likely to go over together or under together. But on PrizePicks, they don't do that, which is where we get our profit. That is where we beat PrizePicks. If you want to be profitable on apps like PrizePicks, Underdog Fantasy, Thrive Fantasy, Sleeper Fantasy, Not even Sleeper. Sleeper doesn't allow you to do this. So some of these sites don't allow you to do this. But this is a site that does allow you, and that's why we love them so much. So instead of going Tua and Jamar Chase, I'm going to go Tua and Tyreek Hill. Now I'm looking for another duo. There's a lot of good duos in the league, guys. Y'all can pick your poison. You can pick which one you want. For me, I like Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jared Goff. I like Derek Carr, Chris Olave. I loved what Derek Carr said in his post-game interview about Olave getting 100 yards. Because, you know what? If Olave gets 100 yards a couple more times the next 4 weeks, there's no way he doesn't hit that over, right? Scrolling through this, these are some more of the sketchy guys. The problem with these quarterbacks down here is they don't have true receiver ones. They kind of just scatter the ball to random people. You don't know if they're going to throw to their fullback, throw to their tight end. So it's less efficient to do it with the bottom tier quarterbacks. This strategy works a lot better with the top level guys. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce would be beautiful, but Kelce's not up there. We don't know the full story with his knee yet. But let's go Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. And when I look at the games, I'll show you guys the schedule. I really love the games that Minnesota has. The one concern is the Eagles Thursday night, and that game's going to be awesome. I'm flying out to Philly tomorrow. I'm going to be there in the trenches, on the battlefield, on the front lines, watching it in person, sweating it out, cheering for our guys to do what we need them to do. And if you're in Philly, let me know, and I'll let you know where my seats are. I'll let you know what section I'm in, and we can meet up for sure, because I love you guys. You guys are my friends that I just haven't met yet, and I love to meet you guys. I love it when I run into subscribers at the airport or just throughout life. But the problem with this Philly game is they shut Justin Jefferson down last year, guys. They shut him down. But if we go to these 3 games, I'm looking at these 3 games, I'm like, bro, he's going to get 400 yards across these 3 games. I don't know if he'll get 200 against the Chargers like Tyreek did and then get 125 versus the Chiefs and then 80 versus the Panthers, but like he might get 400 yards in these 3 games alone. I look at the Chiefs and Chargers, and they're playing those games at home, I think, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, at home. Both of those are at home, and then this one's away. So they're getting 2 quarterbacks that can sling it in the dome. Those could be very high-scoring games. There could be a lot of passing for the Vikings. And the Vikings' run game sucks, so they have to pass. And they're going to throw to Justin Jefferson or Jordan Addison. So for me, this combination right here is absolutely insane. 200 to win 2,000. And I can't pull up the same exact play on a sportsbook because sportsbooks don't offer NFL sprints. They just offer week to week. But the payouts are the same for sprints and week to week. It's just slightly different the way that it works, getting 4 games. But I'll show you guys what this would look like. Hopefully the sportsbooks have lines out for Tyreek and Tua. That's another reason why I love PrizePicks. They get their lines out so quick. So for content creators like me or people that just want to get the number early in the week, we can lock stuff in. So I don't even think they don't even have players yet right here. So super annoying. But I'll show you guys an example. And if you've watched my videos before, you know where I'm going with this. But it's good to remember what makes us profitable, and it's good to remember this technique at all times and never forget it. So that's why I drill it down y'all's throats every single chance I get. But player passing yards right here. So let's just pair up Hurts and one of his receivers just so you guys see what the payout should look like. So if I go all 4 over here and I do $100, or actually let's do 200, what I would do on PrizePicks. 200 wins 1,109 for 4 players, 2 different teams, quarterback and receiver duos. On PrizePicks, we're literally getting $2,000. We're almost getting twice as much as sportsbooks. And that is why this is so beautiful. That's why it's profitable. That's why it works. So let me know what you guys think. This is my official pick here. I know I wanted to hit y'all with something new, but to be honest, last week, what made the week for us, guys? We hit this week 1. These 4 players cashed for us week 1. Got like $5,200 in my account going into NFL week 2. And the reason why is because of these 4 men right here. And the Texas Tech-Oregon game, of course, in college football. We profited both college football and NFL. But if it's not broke, don't fix it. We don't need to overthink it. And just stick to what's working for us, and this is working for us, guys. I know I'm just repeating myself from what I said last week, but it's going to work again. And if we do this every chance we get, if we pair these 4 guys up every chance we get, good things are going to happen. Your bank accounts are going to grow. Now, the con with this that you guys probably have already thought of is your money's going to be tied up for 4 weeks. Do I really want to wait a full month for my money to get back? I don't know. I might not do a lot of these for that reason, but I do think this one's going to be pretty fun. And then the other thing I'm thinking is, what if we throw in another duo? What if we throw in a trio? What if we add Jordan Addison, right? We could add Jordan Addison, and we could add a Waddle. And I'm not the biggest Waddle fan right now, but he did have a slower game 1. There are going to be teams that are going to take away Tyreek Hill, and maybe that opens up the door for somebody like a Jalen Waddle. And I'm going to pull up ESPN.com real quick, and let's just see Waddle's game logs, and let's see how Waddle does against the Patriots, because the Dolphins are going to play the Patriots in the next 4 weeks. And I could see Bill Belichick totally saying, hey, we're going to take Tyreek away. We're going to make Waddle make catches because he drops a lot of passes. That's the one knock against him. He's a great player, but he does have some drops, and I've felt those drops hard whenever I've watched him. But second half of the season, he was actually outperforming Tyreek these 2 weeks. And then when they play the Patriots, 69 yards, that's nothing to get excited about there. And then play the Patriots again here, 52. Dang, man. Let's see what our boy Tyreek Hill did against the Pats. I'm not gonna lie, guys. To trust Waddle to get 300 yards is a bit scary for me. So they shut them both down this game. They had a really good game. But Skylar Thompson and Teddy Bridgewater, your quarterbacks. So that's why. Okay. So that's the other risk too, though. And it's not really a risk because if the players miss one of the weeks, they get voided. But for Tyreek and Waddle, if Tua gets taken out and we have to rely on Mike White, we don't know what that looks like. Mike White did decent with the Jets, but I mean, honestly, this offense relies on Tua throwing those deep balls to Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. So I think I'm going to roll the dice here with these 5 right here. It is tricky. I almost want to say maybe even leave Jordan Addison out. I'll get exposure to him in other ways because I'm not getting paid more to put him in there, right? I'm not getting paid more. I have a little bit of insurance, but I don't really care for the insurance. Like the flex play, I'm not trying to put 200 in to win 400 over the course of 4 weeks. That's nothing. What I'm really trying to do here is get that 2,000. So I think I'm going to go with 4 players here. We'll lock it in live as always. There it is. My entries. Taco Tuesday got us fucked up yesterday, boys. We went 0 for 2. I mean, we didn't go. Everyone, I guess we all went. PrizePicks went 0 for 2. PrizePicks went 2-0. We went 0-2. The Taco Props lost yesterday, which sucks, man. Mookie Betts couldn't even get 1 base. Let's see what that looks like. Mookie Betts couldn't even get 1 base. Gosh, I wish they would just get rid of these so I don't have to look at them. But man, Taco Tuesday, they're just taking $75 away from me every week. Last 2 weeks haven't been good on Taco Tuesday, but hey, look at this one right here, boys. I'll be at the game. Let me know if y'all are going. Hit me up in the chalkboard group chat. I'll see you guys in the next video. But here's another bonus free play. Nice little 6-man for Thursday Night Football. But yeah, we're going to try out the NFL sprints and have fun with it. So that's my play. Give me Tua, Tyreek, Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, those 4. 200 to win 2,000. Nobody else is actually locking in their plays on their videos, guys. They just tell you what to put your money on, and they make money other ways. I'm actually making money putting my money where my mouth is. And also, if you want my premium plays, just go to sbenation.com. If you go to sbenation.com, you'll be able to get the full season for $500. I'm going to take that away after today. So Wednesday will be the last day to lock that in. $500, and then it goes up to $2,000. Either way, though, it pays for itself. I mean, people have been paying for it in one weekend. Like, we made $1,600 last weekend, for example. So it pays for itself quick. You can see some of my clients' testimonies here. Feel free to direct message those 3 people on Instagram and ask them if I'm legit. They'll tell you. play straight up. Here's some of my wins from last year. I'm going to try to update my site to where I have more current stuff, but dang, dude. This one right here is from this year, actually. I was going to say, I remember winning with these guys this year. This one's from this year. So, SBEnation.com. Go support me as a creator. I'll help you win money. That's all I've got for y'all. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you in the next video.